Hey guys, it's Sar here again in Planet Explorers. So in the previous episodes we've been doing 3 episodes so far where we've done the story mode. I thought I really actually want to continue on the story mode. I'm really stoked to continue on that, see what happens and everything. But I thought, like, in our coverage here we should, before it takes too long, I mean, to visit some of the other modes as well, see what it's about, because we haven't showed half of it yet. I had a quick peek at some of it, but so I'm still in single player here, and we're going to go through this. Adventure mode is different from... let's try it out. Story mode is basically like you have missions and stuff, and it's a pre-made map. Here it's like the that was story mode, the other one. Adventure mode, on the other hand, is more like desert, like say canyon maybe, sunny, yes. So this will be more like your Minecraft survival mode kind of thing, where it's actually procedurally generated, or will be. I'm not sure. I didn't think that. I when I was reading up on this the first time, I didn't think the maps would be procedurally generated, but apparently they are, in this mode at least. I haven't been in here before, so let's see what this is all about. Maybe cut to the end of the loading. Okay. Well, what happened there actually was I couldn't get the world to generate. In adventure mode there. I tried for a long time to let it load. It wasn't 100% for a long time, but it didn't want to generate the world basically. Waited maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I tried twice actually, once with canyons and once with desert. Didn't work. It might have been that those are not supported yet or something, I don't know. So I did the build mode, which is the same thing. It's also procedurally generated terrain, and this is it. So that's, and I chose the grasslands options. Let's see. So the main difference in the terrain being that for the story mode, that is not generated terrain. That is pre-made terrain. Although still voxels, I would presume. But you can see here. I noticed this in some other aspects of the game too. It's not negative per se, but you can see these generated structures, these voxel structures, are kind of, what should we say, less detailed maybe than other things, and we'll come back to that because that affects a different aspect of the game as well. It's not necessarily negative, but it's certainly something you can see clearly compared to the rest of the terrain and stuff. The rest of the stuff here, it doesn't, like the ground here, it doesn't look like it's generated, or it doesn't look like, what should we say, it looks like it's meshes basically, and I seem to be on a rather small world now. I might have also maybe chosen too big of a world when I did it. But this is what it will be like. They will increase the sizes of these a lot for the finished products. Also for multiplayer. Multiplayer being... that's a whole other episode actually, talking about multiplayer in this game. But... I should probably mention they are planning to do tower defense and MOBA style gameplay like Dota and Heroes of New Earth and League of Legends and those kind of games. Not sure exactly how that would work in this kind of world, but anyways, I just wanted to see here. I wanted to see if I could find a cave or something. Ah, here we go. Yep. This is a generated cave, should be. Yeah, that works. It's a little strange, but it works. it out. Maybe here. No. Yeah, so there are many gameplay modes in this game. The story mode is like you can do the same things in the adventure mode as you can in story mode, except you don't have the story, but you will have like diplomacy. Things are not. That seems not correct, but I can see how it happened. Yeah. It's not a bug though, or you can see it is actually 3D. It just, yeah. I'm not confident or not knowledgeable enough about 3D things to talk about exactly what happened, but I do recognize why it happened. Alright, so the main difference with story mode though is basically it's like creating mod in Minecraft. You can build anything because you have an inventory here full of stuff. So I don't want to show off all of these things, especially cannons and things, because I want to explore that in our adventure series. We could take a look at this, and as you can see with this stuff, like when you put up these kind of models, like the fences, these objects are not voxels. I can't imagine that they are. Oh, really? Oh, is that what you use fences for? Alright, nice. Okay. Well, now we know. It's like a jump boost. Yeah, these are not voxels. These are actually some other models. And yeah, so crafting and everything, it won't be just voxel based. You'll have I think like most of the items and equipment and stuff you can do to a degree is pre-made, and you get the recipes for them. Just want to show off that briefly, these kind of objects, because we're going to have a look at the builder. So back out in the main menu here, we can, instead of going into single player or multiplayer, we can go into create, which is this, which is like a 3D application. Looks pretty simple to begin with. Nice clean interface. I did go through the tutorial here before actually, just to see what the different things were. Basically, in all essence, what you do here is you build things, you save them, you export them, and you use them in the real world. But you have to pay the resources to craft them in the real world. So basically you make a schematic in here. If I want to build a sword, for instance, I would have to use a template, like one of these stone hilts, which is like this. And this, you can see, is again one of those pre-made things, not voxels, as far as I know. Cancel. As far as I can see, the detail level is just different than other things, and I can go ahead and continue on building with this. I think it was build from there. Now I can choose a material, like say silver, and I can make a ball if I want to, hereabouts. I should have probably made it bigger, so let's undo that. Let's see, we can, this is the size of it. We're not going to have it that big or that big. So now we're on to the voxel part again. You see what I mean? You see the difference? We don't have that detail level. I don't know why I keep doing that. I can, okay, we can freeform some of this too. Let's do like diamond on top of here, and we do the freeform shape. Do like this. Up here, make a gigantic sword out of something that is apparently diamond. Of course, this doesn't match anything. But now, if I recall, we can go in and we can start to mess around with this. let's see, how did we do that again? Yes, I can select bits and pieces here. And I can select this part. And I could, for example, delete that part. Okay, so now we have a different shape, slightly. Right? I could select a small piece there. I can actually somehow, yeah, I can extend it like this with my arrow keys. And out there and out there if I want to. I can like build. I could make larger selections to do this stuff too. Okay, just to show you guys what I mean. But this is the smallest selection that I can do. Alright. So this is like the smallest level of detail, at least that I can see, that you can do for things here. You can make shapes like this. It will never be anything like this level of detail, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, like, I mean, I'm grateful for the option to do that, but there's sort of an inconsistency between the two. Then of course you can go in and you can paint the stuff. I'm not sure. I mean that's an of course or anything. You can paint things in different ways, different sizes, different colors, different methods. Take that away. You can select the whole area to paint if you so desire. There we go, green, maybe a different type of green, like that. And then you would export this sword creation into the game, and here will tell you basically how much materials it would take. The reason they have these like templates, as I understand it, is because for the game to recognize that this is a sword, you need to have like these attributes on it, sort of like this is a sword. So I know that this item that I export is actually a sword, as opposed to, no, I don't want to save it. Don't want to save it. As opposed to a gun. Right? So here we have a template again. I can't make just anything I want to, but I can mess around with a gun. Not sure exactly how. I haven't actually done that before. Not sure where to put things. Can I? A gun must have one or more muscle component. I don't know. Muscle. So yeah, anyways, that or a vehicle. So again, here we have like these pre-made pieces that you need. So it's a question of like how much of a puzzle versus how much of a customized, like our entirely free-formed type of vehicle is it going to be. Like this is, I'm sure this is not going to work. There's probably a bunch of rules to it that I haven't looked into at all. Steering wheel, front lights. Gun. Yeah, so that's starting to look good. Like this would probably not work at all. I need to, it probably needs to function in a certain way. But I like it. Even so. I just kind of wish that we could, I'm not sure if you can though. Probably there will be a lot more of these components that you can put in after a while. And it needs to be, because right now I could make something that doesn't really look that personalized. Of course, I can start to draw my voxels on here too and shape this into something entirely different. They mentioned you can make planes and boats and stuff as well. I don't know what the L vehicle is, but We can look. Seems to be more or less the same. Oh, large vehicle. Okay, small and large vehicle. Okay, I see. Yeah, right. So I'm not sure if this is meant to be part of the game eventually, or like that you don't go in here as a separate menu as you go in here from the game, perhaps. Because all of these, like the engine here, is like has an engine property, I'm presuming. Move it. Can I move it? Yes. And I can't make something out of voxels that just automatically functions as an engine. So they've had to make some sacrifices to that freedom, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Anyways, I just wanted to show this to you guys as well. Let's see. I don't even know how to make this work. I managed to make a sword, because that's pretty simple. But this stuff here, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't work, for example. There's probably some rules to it. And with the sword that I tried to make, it ended up, when I tried to export it, I could save it, but when I tried to export it, I was told that I didn't have enough resources, which is what made me think originally about maybe this is supposed to be like an in-game menu that you jump into, and the only way I could export it is to my inventory, is if I actually were associated with a particular inventory. Not sure which inventory this one claimed I didn't have the resources in, because I have many games, you know. Interesting though, nonetheless. It's a very good interface. Haven't really seen anything like it. Or I have seen something like it, but not this pretty. I have seen a game I often refer to is an old game called Robot Arena Design and Destroy. If you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend that you try it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have on this so far. Okay, I actually was able to get into the adventure mode now. And I think that was because I chose grasslands and none of the other ones. So that brings me back to though the okay. So now we're in this is actually like survival mode. So having looked at what I said about the voxels versus the pre-made parts of the craftable items, you can see what I mean here too, that some parts of the terrain looks more detailed than others. Like these trees are obviously not voxels, whilst as this structure is. So I haven't really made up my mind on how I like that. I suppose it's the best way to do it. Yeah. Anywho, what is this? Inventory manager. Shop. The shop, basically. I just wanna run around here and have a look at things. Probably don't have anything even. Have some meat. My knife. My good shovel. Oh, I didn't mean to dig though. We're going to continue with the adventure or the story mode again in the next episode. I just wanted to check out all the other game modes for now. I can't wait for multiplayer, but that will be presumably after, shortly hopefully, after the Kickstarter has ended. Ooh. There's something I haven't seen before. What's that? Is that like that's like a chicken lion or something. And here's something that is burning. What was that was burning? What? Hey! Ah! What is that? Okay, that thing obviously scared away the chicken lion. The dog pig there. I have now fought a... Oh, it's a flame spewing dog pig there with a... Oh! Let's go first person. I want to see that. Oh! That was probably the one that was shooting fireballs at me. That wasn't so nice. There's some dangerous creatures in this game. So now I have 2 inventory managers. That's good. Let's see, can I get like a super good weapon or armor or something? Like a gold shield? Like a energy shield. I'd like that one, please, thank you. I don't have enough. I have 100 meat. What's this one cost? 104. I can get a steel shield. Thank you, I'll get that. Maybe that will help me out a little bit. Okay. So in adventure mode in our little sort of let's play, there's one thing I'm very curious about, and that is supposedly there are also other sentient races. There's like 100+ races already, I think, in the game. That's pretty cool already there. Most of them are hostile, it seems, right here. But you can... There's like diplomacy with the... What does the flame bear pig dog? Again, let's run away from him. Diagonally. Oh, here's another scary something. Oh man, this is not an easy world to play on. Yes, I wanted to see if I could find some of those sentient ones. Because you can choose to ally with them, or have war against them, or like sack their villages, or go away from me, crab creature. What is it? What are you supposed to be? No, no, don't start chopping wood! Ah! Timing! Timing! Where was I coming from? Or where was I going? That evil creature is following me. I was kind of hoping to find a village of some kind around here. This peaceful music with that horrible monstrosity chasing after me. Maybe these two will fight each other if I make them run into each other. Let's see who will scare off who out of these two. There we go, aggro from 2 of them. Yeah. Take each other. Hey, you two, are you allied? Why are they not fighting each other? Oh, well. Oh man. What a dangerous place this turned out to be all of a sudden. And I thought the bunnies was dangerous. Well, the fire pig is not as fast as this guy. This one just doesn't stop chasing me. Whew. This is brother too. Man. I think we've reached the end of the world. Oh, here's the chicken dog. Oh! They are not friends. Fight each other. Fight each other. Man. There's only predators on this map. Okay, I'm out of here. Let's see if they can jump us. Oh, maybe. What if I do this? How is their pathing if I'm like here? Oh, pretty good apparently. If I go here. Ah. SAR 1, game mechanic 0. Actually it's 1-1 now. Success. Alright, and with that victory I think we shall end this episode. And I'll see you for the next one, where we continue on playing with, see if we can get some further into the story, see if we can have some diplomacy or something like that. That would be cool. I'll see you for that one, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye bye.